Greetings everyone. In this video we're going to be unboxing the iPad Air 13-inch M4. The iPad 13-inch M4 comes in 4 colors: blue, purple, starlight, and space gray. And as we look at the box, the packaging has no shrink wrap and is eco-friendly. And this iPad Air M4 is the Wi-Fi only version, 256 gigabyte of storage. And to open the box on the back, you just pull off the 2 strips which are glued on. And so we'll just pull both of those off, pretty easy to do. And I've done some unboxings on the iPad Pro, so I'm anxious to check out the iPad Air to see how it compares. And so we'll place the box down and we'll remove the top cover, which I like the color of the screen on the top color here of the box. We'll remove that, and inside is the iPad Air with the pull tab. We'll just take it out. It's in the protective paper. So we're just going to take a good look around before we take the paper off, just to see how the packaging is, and it is fairly protective inside. Then we'll just pull down the tab to start removing the paper. As we pull off the paper, we can see the space gray color here. It's pretty nice, like a metal type color. We'll just slide the iPad out through the top. And it's amazing, these 13-inch iPad Airs they're so large a screen, but still light and thin, which is nice. And speaking of weight, the iPad Air 13-inch M4 for Wi-Fi models is 1.36 pounds at 616 grams. The Wi-Fi plus cellular models still 1.36 pounds, but a tad heavier at 617 grams, which surprisingly is a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker in size than the iPad Pro 13-inch. And we'll turn it around to see this anti-glare screen, which is nice. And we'll zoom in closer on the bottom. And so looking at the bottom of the iPad Air 13-inch M4, it has 1 speaker on the bottom, 2 total on the iPad. Even though it has 4 speaker grills, it has 1 speaker on each side, total 2. And it also has 1 USB-C 3 port with up to 10 gigabits per second support. Supports DisplayPort and 1 external display with up to 6K resolution at 60 Hz. So we'll turn it around slightly and take a look at the right side. And on the right side, we have the magnetic connector for the Apple Pencil Pro so it can charge. And we have the volume up and down buttons. And now we'll move it further to the top of the iPad. We'll take a look there. And then looking at the top of the iPad, we have 1 speaker, although there's 2 speaker grills, only 1 speaker, 2 total on the iPad, 1 microphone that's on the top in the display, and then there's 2 microphones total on the iPad, 1 on the other side with the camera, and 1 Touch ID button for sleep, wake, and Siri. And now we'll take a better look at the back of the iPad, where we can see the smart connector and the camera. So the iPad Air M4 has 1 microphone that's located near the camera, 2 total on iPad, 12 megapixel wide camera with 5 times digital zoom, and a smart connector. And you can use that smart connector to power the Apple Magic Keyboard case or the Logitech Combo Touch, for instance, where you don't have to charge any kind of battery with a USB-C for those keyboard cases. And the iPad Air M4 comes with Wi-Fi 7, 5G cellular is optional, and Bluetooth 6, where the outgoing iPad Air M3 had Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.3. And I always admire the aluminum finish on the back of these iPads, really nice. And then under the hood with the iPad M4, we have models with 128 gig, 256 gig, 512 gig, and 1 terabyte of storage, an 8-core CPU with 3 performance cores and 5 efficiency cores, 9-core GPU, 16-core neural engine, 128 gigabits per second memory bandwidth versus the outgoing iPad Air M3's 100 gigabits per second. And then we have 12 gigabytes of RAM versus the 8 gigabytes of RAM with the M3. So we'll take a look at what else is in the box here. And we have the minimalist instructions, of course. And we'll take a look at those and pull those out. And I like Apple's minimalist instructions, which you don't get a lot with products today. And it's basically just telling you what all the buttons do, what some of the functions do when you turn it on. Really helpful when you're getting started. And then also in the box, we have the power adapter. The iPad Air M4 comes with a 20-watt USB-C power adapter. Now, even though Apple doesn't call it out on their own website, there are reports online that if you use a 30-watt power adapter or better, that the iPad Air M4 will fast charge. And also in the box, we have a 1-meter USB-C charge cable. So for the iPad Air 13-inch M4's built-in battery, it has a 36.59 watt-hour rechargeable lithium-ion polymer battery, up to 10 hours of surfing in the web with Wi-Fi, watching video, up to 9 hours of surfing the web using cellular data network. So now we'll power on the iPad and take a look at this beautiful screen once it's powered on. And to do that, we're going to go to the top button, the Touch ID, and we're just going to hold it in until you see the Apple logo, and that will mean it's starting up. And then I would say it's just so cool to hold this in my hands. It's a 13-inch iPad, which is thin and light, and it's just very cool to experience technology like this, and especially from Apple. And so we're going to get the hello screen here, initial setup screen. And the iPad Air 13-inch M4 screen is a 13-inch diagonal widescreen at 2732 by 2048 pixel resolution at 264 pixels per inch. So the iPad Air 13-inch M4 has a LED backlit multi-touch display with IPS technology, a refresh rate of 60 Hz, brightness is 600 nits, supports Apple Pencil Pro, Apple Pencil with USB-C, and Apple Pencil Hover. And for the camera, the iPad Air 13-inch M4 has a landscape 12-megapixel center stage camera, and it also has a 2.0 aperture. It has 1080p video recording at 25 frames per second, 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second. So I'm going to continue with this initial setup of the iPad, and I'm using my iPhone to help speed it up. And adding my fingerprint for the Touch ID worked really well. I did 2 fingers, one depending on how I'm holding the iPad, either vertical or landscape for either side. And I noticed this Touch ID works really well. And even though I prefer Face ID, I didn't find that the Touch ID was a hindrance at all. So we're almost there, adding my accounts and all that kind of stuff. And it goes through Apple Pay, and it also has Apple Intelligence, and you can enable that if you like. And now it's doing a restore from my old iPad. Okay, restore is complete, and now I'm just going to do the Touch ID, and here we are. I'm signed in to my iPad. I can see all the apps in there, and wow, this screen is bright and it's big. It's very clear. We're going to check out the camera. Quite a nice camera. It's kind of crazy to see a camera this large on an iPad. But I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you can see really well, obviously. And the pinch to zoom in and out with the 5x digital zoom works pretty well. You can position it in landscape or portrait mode here. So my conclusion thus far with the iPad Air 13-inch M4 is a quite capable iPad. And the screen is quite good, so if you don't need all of the super high-end features of the iPad Pro, this iPad Air, I myself would be totally happy with it. I have an iPad Pro 11-inch, but I'd be really happy with this 13-inch iPad Air. And with a starting price of $500 less than the iPad Pro, it's certainly worth a look. And that is the iPad Air 13-inch M4 unboxing. That's all from Whizcast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.